Good evening and thank you for joining us on BeeTv Major News at 6, reaching you live from Benin City, the Edo State capital. I am Evelyn Ezebili and now to the news in details. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo has said that his administration will do everything within its power to take care of Edo State civil servants and make them happy. Governor Okpebolo said this on Friday when he received executive of Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Edo State chapter led by its acting state chairman, Comrade Bernard Egwekaide. BeeTv News senior reporter Best Orator has details.
Solidarity for Christ. We sincerely don't have anything to tell you than to tell you thank you because you are a great leader.
Governor Monday Okpebolo said whatever Edo State workers are enjoying in the state is the responsibility of his administration to do because it is worker-friendly. The renewed hope agenda of the president, according to the governor, has given them room and platform to perform and serve Edo people better as they embark on practical governance. Governor Okpebolo said they are doing everything in the state to ensure peace, unity, growth, and development, and that is why they ensure smooth collaboration amongst the three tiers of government.
We just do what we are doing because it's our responsibility to do it, and that is why, for the first place, people voted for us. They didn't vote for us to come and sit down, then intimidate them. It's to work for them. So whatever we are doing is, to me, it's just nothing. It's the work that we have to do. We try as much as possible to also make sure that we are transparent in everything we do, so that tomorrow we won't regret. I'm not afraid of criticism, but I like criticism where you criticize, then I'll correct my wrongs. So if you have any area where you want to criticize, please go ahead, criticize, then I'll correct if it's wrong what I'm doing. Then now you are singing praises. I will pray that God give me the strength to do more. We keyed into the President Renew Hope agenda. That has given us room to do the right thing and to make sure that the people are happy. And once the people are happy, then we'll have a good society to live. But when the people are not happy, that is when you see trouble here and there. But so far, so good. We can even see in terms of governance, the legislatures, the PDP, they are the speaker.
On his part, the NLC acting chairman in Edo State, Comrade Bernard Egwekaide, commended the governor for his developmental strides and the friendly environment created for Edo State workers to operate. He said the visit was necessary as the body had come to congratulate the governor for his deserved victory at the Election Petitions Tribunal in Abuja. According to him, workers in Edo State are proud of him for the developmental strides in the state. He said the governor created a friendly relationship between his administration and workers, as the government have always taken steps to favor Edo State workers. He said workers received their 13-month salaries last year, as the governor also raised the subvention of Ambrose Ali University Ekpoma from 41 to 500 million naira, just as he regularized casual workers in Edo State. He said the governor also increased what is due pensioners monthly from 500 million naira to 1 billion naira for both the local and state pensioners. He noted that a committee has been set up to look into the compulsory pension scheme, which has become a burden on retired civil servants, adding that the report will be submitted to him for action.
We are here today to celebrate your victory in the tribunal court. We are so proud and we're praying because so many things that you've done, nobody has done it for us. What you've done for us in my 26 years of being a worker in this state, I've not seen it happening. You almost make labor look as if we have no job to perform, because before we plan to attack, you release. Before you plan to attack, you release. Without we asking, you give us 13 months. Workers that were casualized in Edo State, that were collecting 15,000, 25,000 naira, you make them permanent staffs in Edo State, and the list are collecting 70,000 naira. So many things you've done. Without we even asking, the 50 million naira that normally give to pensioners monthly, you've increased both state and local government to 1 billion naira. We wonder the same state where people that says that the master of books were and they couldn't do all these things today. you are doing it. The Lord will guide you, protect you, and keep you alive for us. Your Excellency, sir, I'll be proud to tell you that good work has been done. And since we know that we have a governor that even though we don't ask, you will do. You know what is good for your people. Teachers have been employed. Post-primary teachers and primary teachers, 500, 200 has been employed by your government. We want to say thank you on behalf of Edo workers. We sincerely don't have anything to tell you than to tell you thank you because you are a great leader. You are a messiah of our time, and we pray that God will give you the strength and the energy to pilot the affair of Edo.
In a related development, Governor Monday Pueblo also received the new branch controller, Central Bank of Nigeria, Edo State, Akpake Utande, who was on a courtesy visit to Government House, where the governor urged him to collaborate with his administration to improve the lives of Edo people. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Edo State government has reiterated its commitment to reclaiming land illegally acquired by private individuals in the state. Edo State Deputy Governor Right Hand Honorable Dennis Idahosa stated this while playing host to the Association of Cocoa Farmers from Ovio Southwest and Ovio Northeast local government area of the state, who were on a courtesy visit to Government House, Benin City. BeeTv News Best Orator reports that the Deputy Governor also assured the farmers of adequate security of lives and their properties.
And nobody will be able to take the land from you.
The Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, stated that any government land illegally acquired by any individual or company in the state will be revoked by the state government, while commending the members of the Association of Cocoa Farmers from Ovia Southwest and Ovia Northeast local government areas on their contribution to the socio-economic development of the state. Idahosa assured them of adequate security of lives and property in the area.
So I want to assure you today that since you have brought this before us, I will take this message to my principal, the Executive Governor of Edo State, and will follow the due process to ensure that your land is given back to you. I also want to thank you for your contribution towards the socio-economic development of our dear state. You have paid your dues. Like you rightly said, you've been paying taxes to the state government. Yes. And nobody will be able to take the land from you. For the issue of insecurity is the first priority to the Edo State government. And we are doing everything humanly possible to ensure that the lives and property of all our citizens are secure.
Earlier, the leader of Edo State Cocoa Farmers Association, Bello Ola Osaiti, said they were in Government House to appeal to the state government to stop the sales of the Ohosu and Okomu Forest Reserve to a Chinese company based on a recommendation of a forestry commission allegedly set up by the past administration. Bello Osaiti stated that the area BC2 cuts across Ovia Southwest and Ovia Northeast local government areas, and when sold, it will prevent the farmers from Usen, Ulorin, Ewonogbon, Utese, Egbeta, and Ugbuwe villages from having access to their farmland.
The Edo State Forest Reserve, Ohosu, Okomu Forest Reserve. So they brought to our notice that the area before the expiration of former Governor Obaseki, that the area was sold to some Chinese company. To our greatest surprise, last 2 weeks we received a message from some of their agents that our people should vacate the area, that the Chinese company want to take over the forest reserve. So that's why we decided to say we don't want to take law into our hands, because our own dear son, the deputy governor, is from our local government. We said let us come here and intimate him with whatever is happening there. So that's why we are here.
The issue of security in the area was also not left out. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebolo has come to the aid of a family reportedly detained at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital UBTH over their inability to pay medical bills, settling the outstanding charges and facilitating their discharge. BeeTv News Gift Owaboy has details.
Thank you, doctors of UBTH. Thank you, the government of Edo State. Thank you for the federal government of Nigeria.
The governor, represented by Special Advisor on Health Matters, Precious Ogboru, and Executive Assistant James Lokusa, visited the mother and a newborn at UBTH and emphasized the state government's commitment to the health and welfare of its citizens, especially the vulnerable. Governor Okpebholo reiterated that his administration places a premium on the well-being of Edo people, promising that health intervention programs will soon be launched across the state to support indigent residents facing similar challenges. He further revealed that plans are on the way to roll out a comprehensive statewide health support initiative targeting indigent citizens, adding that some beneficiaries are already being attended to even ahead of the formal launch.
Just like earlier mentioned, His Excellency came across the reports on the patients and he instructed that first thing this morning to come to the hospital to at least offset the medical bills. And we're here today to do that, and all thanks to His Excellency, the very compassionate governor of Edo State. And I want to bring this to your notice that he's very much concerned about the health of Edo citizens. Okay, we have a lot of health intervention programs which we are planning, and in a very short time we'll have these programs rolled out. We're going to be identifying a lot of indigent persons in the state, and we'll reach out to them. We'll confirm that they are actually indigent, and of course we'll help them come through with whatever medical assistances they will need.
At the instance of the Executive Governor of Edo State, Distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo. Last night we were together and we had one sad news, that it's a woman that was delivered of a baby, and she couldn't go home because they couldn't afford the bills. So then he decided that we should come this morning and pick up the bills. That's why we came. And as God will have his own thing done, when we came, the hospital was so magnanimous now to have defrayed the costs for the patient, and the patient has already been discharged. And the hospital management then informed us of another person that has a similar challenge, which we decided to also intervene on behalf of the governor.
The affected family, led by Mr. Innocent Akma, expressed deep appreciation to the governor for the timely intervention. According to Akman, his wife, Mercy Bassi, and their newborn had been detained for over 2 weeks due to unpaid medical bills. Dr. Joshua Uwaila, head of public relations and protocol at UBTH, also commended the governor's prompt action, describing it as a true demonstration of compassion and responsive leadership.
My name is Innocent Akman. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. I thank God for waiting God don't do for me so. And I thank God for the life of the governor of Edo State. And I thank God for the successful work of the doctors in UBTH. I say, may God keep them. May God bless them. May God open way for them, even when they need help. When help where only God fit help for them. As they don't help me and my family today. Any kind of help where they need, may God no backslide. May God not turn back on them.
I thank the government for everything they do. I've been here since for like 2 weeks now. Since I gave birth, I've been sleeping in the floor. Cold enter my body. A lot of things. But today, God has used the government to help me. I say God will continue to bless him in Jesus' name. He will not die untimely death in the name of Jesus. He will achieve his goal in Jesus' name.
But indeed, immediately we got to know about the patient's case. The social workers got to management, recommended to management for waiver, and the patient's bill was actually waived, and the patient has gone home. So but we want to thank His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, for taking interest in matters like this. We know that it's a continuous engagement, and we trust that the Governor will always come around to also show compassion and love to other patients.
The governor said health intervention program is set to commence across Edo State. Gift Uwagwe reporting for BeeTv News.
Edo State Migration Agency, in collaboration with International Organization for Migration, IOM, has organized a free training program for individuals on migration and its safe pathways as a way of curbing irregular migration. The participants were also issued certificates after the training as a way to show that they are now advocates and ambassadors of safe migration. BeeTv News Best Orator has the report.
Hello. Hi. You are almost at the last lap because from here you can go to your house. So it's my honor to hand you over to the representative of the coordinator.
The Migration Agency, in collaboration with the International Organization for Migration, has organized a free training program where individuals from different sectors were trained intensively on migration, most especially the safe path to migrate as a way to curb irregular migration. Addressing the students, one of the facilitators of Edo State Migration Agency, Mrs. Rita Okoje, taught them about Edo State Migration Agency policies on migration, the vision and mission of the agency, the 6 pillars of the agency, challenges, and others.
They are actually making effort to make that place apart from drugs, selling drugs and all that. Bringing several to NLA, bringing letters to them for them to come up and start handling those cases. But yet, they've not responded. And so for us, there's an issue on ground. We just try and scare these people away, try to let them know that those things is a better state for us. When people come into this state, they should once past they'll say, this place, this is how I do things. That is to go behind what we are doing.
Constitution is a victimless crime. It's a crime that does not affect any other person. It's only the person doing it that it affects on the long run, but they are exposed to a lot of dangers. And it's a victim center approach that we're trying to carry out. So we're looking at protecting the girls, not trying to shame them or make them look like they are bad.
High point of the training was the presentation of certificates to the students who participated in the training after conducting a test for them. The students were thereafter taken on a tour around Edo State Migration Agency where they were shown the different facilities. Speaking with BeeTv News, Director General, Edo State Migration Agency, Chief Lucky Agazuma, stated the purpose of the training and promised that more trainings will be done in the future.
I want to thank Mr. Governor, Senator Modi, for his continued support to our agency, the Migration Agency, to see that our vision and mission statement are brought to reality. Also to tell you that we just collaborated with the International Organization for Migration, that means the Edo State Migration Agency and the IOM to organize a migration school, where we just issued that certificate a while ago. And during this program, we were able to enlighten the students who came for the program what migration is all about. We mainly focus on the regular pathway, easiest way to travel out instead of flying the Libya route. For example, going through the Senegal, the Agadez, Tunisia, Morocco, Mali, Libya, just name them. So, based on what they've learned today, I'm pleased to inform you by the grace of God that if they want to travel, they need to fly that out because they understand the dangers of it. And also, the law that made up the too, we equally sensitize them on that. We taught them on migration governance, how it can actually help to reduce the irregular migration.
Some of the organizers and students who commented highlighted the gains of the training and how it will impact society better.
I have to do more than I can, going beyond my limits. because with this train, I've gone such plan that
please, I can't. Sorry,
I can
go
do
pray.
return my office. Unlike such trains that I don't have to impress anyone.
Yeah, these past few days have been so wonderful. I learned a lot. So I learned what immigration is about, using the right terms. Not like on I just okay, I did travel and all that and everything. So use it rightly. Immigration, what irregular migration is all about. So we're taught about migration is when somebody leaves your place of residence, using the unrestricted border, it can be internal or international migration.
Very excited to be rolling out this short course on migration here in Benin City on the subject of safe and regular migration pathways, because it's a timely subject to be covered here. Benin City has the reputation, Edo State at large has the reputation of being a place of a source state for migrants, and it's important that young people who are at the center of this discussion are equipped with the information, the knowledge and the tools to address it themselves.
Edo State Migration Agency is putting effort to make sure that irregular migration is curbed to the barest minimum. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
There is a sad development in Oyo State where at least 20 shops have been destroyed by a late-night fire at Mayegun Market, a section of a popular spare parts market in Ibadan. An eyewitnesses report that the fire started around 11 p.m. on Thursday, but could not get the intervention of the firefighters until after 4 hours. They also mentioned that millions of naira have been lost to the incident, with many vehicle parts destroyed. The Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation has dismissed as false insinuations circulating on the composition of federal appointments. The federal government rather faulted the claims of lopsidedness and emphasized its unwavering commitment to the principles of fairness, equity, and national unity. The government said all appointments are made in strict adherence to federal character, principle as enshrined in Section 14 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999. The OSGF urged the public to disregard unfounded speculations and rely on government officials, government sources for accurate information. Nigerians have called on government to provide empowerment to families of late armed force members who died during service as a way to support them to stand on their feet. BeeTv News' Pelumi Mukobra, who spoke with some respondents, reports that most Nigerians said that empowerment is the best way to go, as it will give the families a source of income they can depend on.
Come on, I will not allow my son to serve this country as a soldier. I won't. Because it's not worth dying for. If you die for free.
The empowering of families of late force members involves providing resources and support to help them cope with the unique challenges of military life, including financial stability, emotional well-being, and access to resources. Speaking with BeeTv News, some respondents stated that some ways government can empower the families is providing financial empowerment for them to set up businesses, provide employment for the spouses of the deceased soldiers, mental health support, and others.
Sons and daughters are still in active service, so they could put it in their mind, because when they have a government that is capable of taking care of, like a government who has an insurance policy to take care of those who are deceased, their family, and they will to give them hope to work more, to have zest, zeal for their job and all of that.
Come on, I will not allow my son to serve this country as a soldier. I won't, because it's not worth dying for. If you die for free. But by the time I know that if I go and fight, anything happen to me, my family are well taken care of, I would love to do it. You understand? They should please step up the salary of the recruits, please. The ogas are just eating everything. It's not a good one. Those ones that are at the front line, step up their pay. And if they say you should give those some, please give it to them. Let it get to them. The government should monitor that. Actually, these allowances are got it to them. Not that the boss, the oga, will just sit down on top of it. Because those junior staff are the one doing the job. To be frank, is it one big oga that have fat tummy? Can he run 10 kilometers again? He can't now. He will faint.
Other respondents also said that the government can provide scholarship for the children of the deceased and urge government that this initiative, they say, will encourage others in the force and show that the government cares for its first members who are defending the territorial integrity of the nation.
I think what the government can do right now is for them to empower their children, and encourage them, because it's not easy for soldiers to fight and other things. But I think what they can do is they should start by giving their children free education.
I think government should give them free scholarship. Most of the wives, they can do some business for them, so they'll have something doing to compensate the family.
They also said other essential programs that facilitate should be encouraged to provide emotional support within the family units. Balumi Mukoro reporting for BeeTv News.
President Bola Tinubu and U.S. State Department Senior Advisor for Africa Massad Boulo has met in Paris to discuss regional security, including working together with partners to build a durable peace in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. The meeting also discussed expanding opportunities for economic cooperation throughout Africa. President Tinubu is currently on a short working visit to France aimed at reviewing his administration's midterm performance and setting strategic priorities for the next phase of his tenure. In a bid to attract foreign investments, Nigerian Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has underscored the country's sweeping economic forums in France. This was at the Nigerian Business Forum, Paris, attended by over 200 French companies. The events organized by Business France serve as a platform to promote Nigeria's investors-friendly climate. Mr. Idris emphasized the Tinubu administration's renewed hope agenda, a strategic plan aimed at unlocking Nigeria's economic potential and strengthening ties with France. The minister outlined major reforms, including unification of the forest market, removal of fuel subsidies, and improvements in the tax system and digital policies.
The burden of the tax base through simplification and digitization. The Nigerian Consumer Credit Corporation, the Presidential CNG Gas Initiative, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, and many more, all working to serve, and so many other reforms that is happening to ensure that Nigeria is being put back on a path of sustainability.
And that is the size of our news package for tonight. Many thanks for joining us on BeeTv Major News. I am Evelyn Izibili. Thank you and have a good night.